welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for March the 2nd through March the 8th. And what a dramatic time. Listen, I have been battling. This has been a really challenging Mercury retrograde for me personally with all my equipment. I mean, unbelievable. I can't even tell you. Last week, all 12 of my videos didn't have audio, and thank goodness I do this tight shot now, because I was able to detach the audio from that and line it up with the, with my video. I was about to throw my computer camera and everything out of the window when I suddenly realized I had the tight shot and I could use that audio. So blessings, darling, blessings that I tried this new tight shot. And I was thinking it's not a good time to try it during the the full moon when I tried it, I think. So it's worked out. It saved me. But it did take 3 hours for each video to edit. And then, okay, I did 6 videos tonight with no audio, and it was so simple. I'm embarrassed to say the volume on my on my mic was turned down. Somehow it got knocked down, probably when I put it away, because I cover it in between the readings, and I must have turned it down. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I digress. Aquarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aquarius for March the 2nd through March the 8th? Okay. Okay, Aquarius. The first card out for you is the 10 of Cups. You're starting off with a happy ending. This is beautiful. This is all your needs being met. This is happy families. This is nirvana. I call this nirvana. It's like, ecstatic, joyous, free, connected, just in harmony and in balance with everything. This truly is nirvana. There's a rainbow, darling, with gold chalices above you. You can't get better than that. And look, clarifying it is the 3 of Cups, a celebratory card. This is saying, darling, celebrate. Celebrate. Dun, 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 dun. Somebody said last week that they didn't take out, when I started singing and joking, they couldn't take me seriously. Oh well. I can't change that. So listen, this really is reminding you to kick off your heels or your boots, whatever you're wearing, and celebrate, dance and go out with the girls, go out with the guys, whatever this is for you. Don't forget to celebrate your accomplishments, celebrate the magic in every moment. And the next card is the 9 of Cups. And this is dreams and wishes come true. Wow. This is amazing. You know, the only thing I would say about the Nine of Cups is, yes, it's a celebrate, and definitely celebrate, but don't stay at the party too long. Don't overdo it. Always be careful that you might kind of, celebrate kind of beyond your means. Go a little, you might have the urge or the tendency or the inclination to go a little over the top with the celebrations. So rein it in, right? Rein it in a bit. You don't have to, be so extravagant. So be a little more conservative, but definitely celebrate. And clarifying, this is the Queen of Wands. And actually, look, the Queen of Wands is saying you need to get out there, because I feel that you're going to meet someone very helpful. And I don't mean romantically, I mean kind of business-wise or personally. Somebody who's going to, this is networking. She's out every night. She's a great mother. She's an incredible wife. She's the executive, the businesswoman. She has it all. She can balance everything. And, she's got a cat here. She's fierce too, darling. She's a protector. Don't come for her because her wrath, fire, darling. That's passion. There's two sides to passion, right? There's the sensual passion, and then there's the passion of anger and emotions, right? She's very confident. So I would say that you need to be confident. You need to embrace the only way to be really confident is embracing your shadow side, understanding that we all have a shadow side, and we have to accept it, accept ourselves, the dark side too. We need that sometimes. Sometimes we need it. My shadow side comes out at the door of a club. I'll be like, no, you're not coming in. There is no guest list tonight. No, I can be fierce. I'm lovely. But you come for me, darling, I will eviscerate you with my language. Don't mess around. We all have this shadow side, and it's okay. It's okay to have a shadow side and accept it. Celebrate your shadow side as well. I always think of Cromwell when he said, paint me warts and all, during a time where, portraits were painted and blemishes were painted out. So there were no blemishes. It's like the old days, the old-fashioned airbrushing. They just painted out your flaws, right? And he wanted an honest, record of what he looked like. Paint me warts and all. And they did. There's paintings there without, he's got warts on his face. Cromwell was not a pretty person, I must say. But listen, he was powerful. And anyway, I digress. But this is really important for you to network. I feel that that's really going to behoove you. It's really going to bring abundance to you. So when I say be conservative, like give yourself a 2-drink minimum, maximum, not minimum, a 2-drink maximum when you're out. Don't allow yourself to drink anymore. Really structure your social life and going out, because there's a tendency to kind of overdo it next week. So stay tuned for the astrological report so you can understand what's happening astrologically and what we are, what's the full deck that we're playing with, so to speak. So the next card out is the Page of Cups. And you see in this, she's standing very still and happy in this big wave coming over her, and she's unbothered, darling. She is completely unbothered. She is smiling, and it's windy, and she knows she's going to be okay. She's the calm in the storm. Everything around her is in turmoil, and she is centered and calm and standing her ground. So this is saying that, you know, with all that's going on in your life and all the ups and the downs and the turmoil, you're going to be okay. You know, and I always think of that old adage, and I've said that a few times tonight, like, you know, it's going to be okay in the end. It'll all be all right in the end. If it's not all right, then it's not the end. But know that things are going to be okay. And when you are the calm, this is mastering your emotions. This is not reacting to the situations around you. It's really interesting, this particular page of cups, and it's really saying that you're ready to move on to the next phase of your life. So clarifying the page of wands is the devil. Now, the devil is Capricorn, right? This is Capricorn. It's about, it's about too much emphasis on the material plane, the materialism. This can be a distraction. This can be addiction. These are two people. You've got a couple there and they're chained, right? They're chained to the devil. They're not free. So I really do think that, it's important for you to go out. It's important for you to meet people, but you really have to be Saturnian in nature and structure going out with rules and regulations like the 2-drink maximum, and not staying out too late, getting enough rest. Celebrate, yes, but don't get too distracted or too chained. And don't make decisions based on money or materialism. I really think that we have to be, this can be shopping too much. It can be watching anything that's distracting you from doing what you need to do this week. This can be, and we will have the inclination to do that because there's some uncomfortable feelings coming up this week. As I said, check out the astrological report that'll fill you in. So we just have to be a little careful, not to focus too much on materialism. Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Listen, stay tuned for the astrological report coming up next. And please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, by the way, guys, thank you so much. You have I think almost 6K views. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't say that straight away. Guys, I live for you. Thank you. Thank you for all those incredible views, all the amazing comments and the likes and the shares. You are the bomb. That was probably a really old thing to say. You're amazing, Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. I need to stop. Listen, guys, I love you all, and I'll see you on the other side. Hello, everyone. I'm so glad that you decided to stay on and listen to the astrology report on what is going on in the celestial sky this week. So we start on Tuesday, March the 3rd. Venus is square Saturn. What is that? It's not a harmonious aspect. It is a contentious aspect. There may be distance or detachment within your relationship. You may be feeling that during this transit. As a result, intimacy could take a backstage during this time. And it might be wise to spend some time in solitude, in meditation and reflection, because melancholy and depression can occur. But know that this will pass soon enough. I mean, that's why it's called a transit, right? Because it's transiting, it's moving. So it's a temporary feeling. Now, your finances could take a hit too. So resist the urge to spend because you're not feeling great. Maybe you're feeling melancholy and you want to buy something to make yourself feel better. Resist that urge. I would be very conservative with your finances at the moment. I mean, we've seen this play out on the global stage. You know, the financial markets are plummeting because of the coronavirus, because products can't move around. You know, a lot of countries have closed their borders. So just be conservative and with your spending. Now, on March the 4th, 2020, Mercury backtracks into Aquarius. And when I say backtrack, you know that Mercury is in retrograde, right? And it moved from Aquarius into Pisces on February the 3rd. And now it is reversing and going back from Pisces into Aquarius. But the good news is that Mercury goes direct on March the 9th, on the same day as the super full moon in Virgo. And actually, this is interesting because Mercury rules the sign Virgo. So things are going to start to pick up. And Mercury will then move into Pisces a week later on the 16th. So then it's really going to pick up speed. So this is good news, guys. Mercury in Aquarius gives us clarity and focus. But when in Pisces, Mercury expresses its creative side, creative writing, fantasy, poetry, art, and music. However, in Aquarius, Mercury is more innovative, scientific, analytical, and forward-thinking. So we can enjoy that aspect of it until the 16th, when it moves back into Pisces, and then we can enjoy expressing itself creatively. Now, on the same day, a bit later on in the afternoon, 4:24 p.m. precisely, Eastern Standard Time, Mercury is sextile to Venus, and that is a harmonious relationship. So Mercury is in this lovely harmonious transit. Socializing will become easier. In fact, you might be more open to going out and hanging out, and your charisma and magnetism and charm will foster intimacy during that time. So this is a lovely beautiful energy. So relax, enjoy this cosmic blessing while it lasts. Now, also, later on that night at 10:07 p.m. precisely, Eastern Standard Time again, so it's the next day in Europe, Venus moves into Taurus. The goddess of love is coming home. She'll be at ease. She'll be more practical. She'll be more affectionate. However, she may be a little possessive, because, Taurus is all about mine, possessions, So Venus is looking for security and in love and in her relationships and finances. So reassure your partner with love and affection and focus on improving your finances. Ask yourself, what needs my attention most right now? Is it my relationship? Is it my finances? Is it both? Now, on Sunday, March the 8th, the Sun is conjunct Neptune. That means that it is together. They're almost like one. So the Sun's energy and Neptune you can hardly tell the difference between the two. They just come together. They become one, right? Now, you may, Neptune is very idealistic, so you may have the urge to want to help the less fortunate or the marginalized around the world. Idealism is front and center during this transit, and your sensitivity to others' energy is really increased. So you really need to protect yourself. You need to be around positive people and situations. So because there's two sides to Neptune. Neptune can take you down the rabbit hole too. So you want to be surrounded yourself with positivity, and perhaps consider doing a media fast. I mean, sometimes your empathy is so enhanced that it can really take a toll on your emotions. So you could feel melancholy or depressed. On the other hand, you might be exhilarated and inspired to help humanity at large. You'll get a lot of joy by volunteering, or with a cause, or helping in some way. So look at where you can help. Ask yourself, how can I contribute to society? Now, also on Sunday at 3:38 p.m., Venus comes together with Uranus. Wow, this can be scandalous. This transit can bring in the urge for, a thrill, for excitement, novelty, the new, constantly looking for something new and exciting in love and finance. So you are ready for a thrill. The energy and magnetism of this transit could have you acting a bit out of character. It's kind of palpable, right? You might be enticed to have a romantic fling or a one-night stand. Perhaps your relationship has been a bit boring, or perhaps hit a stagnant patch, and you may feel like you want to explore new horizons or new experiences with other people. I would just say this: keep in mind that this feeling will not last, and you very well might regret the impulsive actions or decisions under this influence. So keep that in mind, guys. Now, on Monday, I'm not going to go into this, but I'm just going to mention it because it is good to be prepared. We have the super full moon in Virgo. A super full moon is when the moon or a planet is very close to Earth. And so this is a very, very strong energy. And also, Mercury goes direct on the same day. So that's really interesting. Listen, guys, join my astrology group. Live in the Solution. The link will be below. It's a private group, and every 2 weeks I do a live feed which correlates either with the new moon or the full moon. And we look at exactly how you are receiving the energy of the new moon or the full moon, respectively. We have fun. It's a very positive, uplifting, nurturing group. Everyone's happy. It's lovely. So I do that for the group every 2 weeks. So it's a private group. You just have to ask to join, answer a couple of questions, and hey presto, you're in. So guys, I just want to mention that this is a member supported channel. And one way to support me is giving me a thumbs up, liking my videos, sharing them on other social media platforms, and commenting. Shoot me a comment. I love that. I answer every comment. I love interacting with you guys. It really feeds my soul. And another way to support me is join my channel. I now have a membership to the channel. So there's a button that says join, and there are 2 levels of membership, and I give perks. And there's the community tab is where the members hang out. I'm going to do videos designed just for members. So it's it's the lowest membership fee is $1.99 a month. Now, another way to support me is through Patreon, darling. And right here, if you click on this link, you can go to my Patreon page and check it out. You can be a supporter for just $1 a month. It's $12 a year, guys. It's not it's not a lot, but it's huge for me. That all adds up. And I want to take this opportunity to thank my members and to thank my patrons. I've just started the membership, so It's pretty new. So guys, what else? I think that's it. Of course, get a reading, guys. I live to give readings. Go to my website. You know, you can, there's actually links below to my website. Go and check out the kind of readings that I offer and all the services that I offer. Guys, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all, and I'll see you next week.